Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Jaspreet and I'm back here with the kiln opening. I know you're all excited to see what's in there just like I am, so let's just get started. Okay, so here's the kiln. This is currently at 43 degrees Celsius and it is really sunny and really hot in the studio, so I'm going to try and make it quick. This was a cone 565ing. My kiln fired at 1200 degrees Celsius and I don't even remember what all I have in the kiln, but let's just get started. Okay. All right, let's start with the leaves quickly. This is chai gloss in the center, two coats with textured mulberry on the side, spectrum, two coats. Just wondering if you can see or is it too harsh? I think that's okay. Okay, and the same combination, textured mulberry, spectrum, and chai gloss on the side. I think the chai gloss was really thin. Honestly, I got chai gloss after a really long time, and the color was different of the glaze inside the jar and also the consistency. I think the earlier one that I had was much thicker. This was really, really thin. So I just did two coats. It's okay. It's a fall vibe, but it's not glossy at all. Yeah, you can see a little bit of gloss. Yeah, it has a little bit of gloss, but not too glossy. Oh my God, it's hot. Same combination here. So I'm not going to really repeat it. Uh, This was manganese wash, Mako manganese wash on the side, and I also added it to the leaf and wiped it back, and then two coats of soft white. That's what it looks like. I like how that looks. This is the classic holly green, two coats, again a spectrum glaze. This is copper oxide white back. Now this is not Mako copper oxide. This is actually a different oxide. I got the copper oxide in powdered form and added water to it and then applied it here and wiped it back. Did leave a lot of it on the leaf and then two coats of clear on top. Zinc free clear, okay? Same with this one, and here's the another one. Okay. Next we move on to these guys. So this is my teardrop Tealight holder. Um, I used to make them just plain without these, and then I started adding the holes to these, and now I've started adding a little flower in the center to hold the tea lights. Let me just show you what that looks like. This is all for Diwali. I have an event coming up next week, so here it goes. You can place it flat on a table, or you can actually hang it from a wall as well. So it can sit like this. Oh, it's nice and flat with a tea light. Oh, nice and flat with a tea light inside. Right. That's come out pretty. So I have a bunch of these. Oh yeah, and this is soft white, two coats, and soft red, two coats. Now when I made these, I did one mistake, which was, if you see, this back is kind of protruding out, and when I place it flat, this sticks to the base, to the kiln shelf. So I did wipe off the glaze from here, and then I placed it on another cookie like this, and then it was on the kiln shelf. So even if there is a little bit of glaze, if there's some melting happening, it falls onto the cookie and not my shelf. And I've done that with all of these. So I'll just start placing them here. In one of the earlier kiln firings, I did fire them sitting like this. I wiped out the base and fired it like this, and the shape changed a bit. It kind of pressed down a little bit. So this time I fired it lying flat. Same combination, soft white with soft red. I'm getting a lot of vitamin D right now. It's falling straight on my face. Okay, in here. Okay, and of course this doesn't have any glaze. The glaze is wiped off here as well. There are four of these. Oh, they look pretty. Okay, now here are a few experiments that I did. So I made this little peacock thingy. Actually, it's a candle holder. This was a test. Uh, I am loving the melty glazes, but I'm going to try some with just the celadons as well to see how that looks. Obviously, because of these melty glazes, a lot of the texture is kind of hidden. The idea is that you can put a little candle here. Let me show you. So these are candle holders and you can place your candles in here. This is just a test. Though I love how this looks. Let me show you a close up. Oh god, the sun is too harsh. Can you see it? Yeah, so this is soft white, two coats, and then I added just blobs of mulberry and blue rutile from Amoco. Mulberry is Spectrum, and textured mulberry from Spectrum, and blue rutile from Amoco here and on the tail, on the feathers, sorry, not the tail, right? Otherwise, rest of it is soft white. So yeah, I like the way it looks, honestly. It's kind of my kind of glaze, but we'll see. So yeah, that's one. And there's another one here, slightly different design. In this case, I've added two of these. This is one, and there is two holders for candles. Again, they did move, and they're not really stuck on too well. So like I said, this is just a prototype. I was just testing to see if I can make some things not very clean, and I think with a celadon it would look a little better because you'd be able to see the texture a lot better. So it needs work, but yeah, again the same set of glazes, soft white, blue rutile, and textured mulberry. And again, I place them on cookies because of soft white. Oh, some more leaves there. If you see this drip, this is from the earlier firing. So far, there's no drip from on this shelf. Okay, let me just move these out of the way. Again, the same combination, chai gloss and textured mulberry, and manganese wash and soft white two coats. I thin down my soft white, guys. I always like to thin it down. It gives me a lot more variation and less melting. Time for the next shelf. Oh, it's hot inside. Ooh, it's really hot. How come? So the thing is, when my kiln was about 100 degrees Celsius, I did open up the lid because I wanted to unload this fast and get another set of firings done. Like that was a bisque firing that I have to do. So I did push it along a little bit. So some of it is still pretty hot. Okay, a lot of bowls here. Let me just get these. It's again holly green, two coats. Yeah, and this is copper oxide white bag with clear on top, two coats. Okay, what do we have next? Same. I'm going to just pull them out of the way. This is shadow blue. I did dip and pour this one. Ooh, look at that. So I think this is a little lighter, maybe, but I like the color. Shadow blue is a beautiful, beautiful glaze, and I love it. So yeah, and that's a wooden block stamp. Okay, these are all again little bowls with manganese wash and soft white on the inside. The texture is a wooden stamp that I picked up my last visit to India. All of these are exactly the same combination, manganese wash with soft white. Let me put. Then we have two of these. This is pink underglaze from Speedball. I did add some white to this to lighten it up. That's why it's pink and not red. Otherwise, the pink does tend to turn red with two soft white on the inside. Just plain old doily bowls. Not much happening here. This is just plain white, two coats. Nothing else. Soft white, two coats. That's it. Thin coats, very thin coats. Okay, now what did I do here? I have to think about this. Uh, they're interesting. I think I look at the glaze. I'll have to check. I know there is soft white and blue rutile and maybe mulberry in here. Yeah, those are the colors that you see in here. Let me show you. The sun with, okay, if I keep in the shade, you can see this is again a turquoise blue from Speedball, and then on the inside is rutile blue, two coats, just the side, and then I think I did a band of mulberry in the inside and then soft white on top. And these are all exactly the same. interesting combination, but I mean, okay, I'm not very happy with those. Oh, that looks horrible. Okay, I'm gonna just, this is the exact same one what I was talking about earlier. I will try and put it up on the screen if I can remember the exact combination. But I know the colors that I've used. It's Rutile and Soft White, Blue Rutile from Amoco and Soft White from Spectrum. And I think there's mulberry in there. But anyways, I don't know what happened here. I don't even know what this is. This is absolutely these are so bad. Oh my god, these are so bad. All three of them. I don't know what happened here. I have no clue what I did here. I'm sure I'll have some video somewhere. If I can find it, I'll put it. But this is sad. There's no need to even know what's there. This is again the same combination. I have blue on the outside, turquoise blue, and then soft white, blue teal, and mulberry all around. This I like. This is interesting. I didn't do any kind of peacock thing. I think I just put blobs of glaze on the side and nothing else. Didn't do much here. This is a hand-built bowl with doily at the back. Oh, this is hot. But this is really disappointing. I think I'm going to put in a couple of coats of soft white and fire it again, and everything will be good. Hopefully. Okay. Now this is, oh, there's pink at the back. And I think I did add soft red and soft white, but you can't see the soft red at all because soft white kind of takes over everything. And there is some issue here, but it's hot. It's a nice simple bowl, nothing amazing about it. Same with these guys as well. All of them have pink underglaze at the back and soft white and soft red. You can't see any of the soft red at all because it's such a soft pinkish glaze that you can see a little bit of it right here if you see look really closely. And you can see a little bit of pink in here, but that's about it. Not much really. And then there are these bunch of these little doily bowls, again soft white and soft red. Very little of the soft red showing through. The pink, I hope you can see a little bit of here right here. So all of these are exactly the same. I like them, but you can see a little bit more of the pink here, like the pink from the soft red here in this one. Maybe a little bit here, but not much of it. Very little you can actually see, which is disappointing and surprising. Oh, this is hot now. I have to use my gloves. In one of the comments, somebody suggested don't wear these gloves. The dots tend to stick and melt and stick to the shelves. My shelves are not that hot, but they will melt. Like I said, the kiln says 43. It is much hotter than 43 in here. I'm sure about that. Okay, bunch of other leaves, holly green, textured mulberry, chai glass, copper oxide, and clear. All of these are out of the way. As I've mentioned earlier, I'm doing this as part of a corporate order. I have a bunch of these to make in glaze. I already have a video showing how I do this, so you can go watch that if you want to know. But that's my peacock platter, and that's the other one, the second one. Just checking to make sure there's no cracks there. There are a few more peacock platters in there. Yay! Let me start with these little bowls, chinky dishes bowls or whatever. The ones, this is again 2 coats of holly green, simple little dip bowls. I love making these actually. 2 more of the leaves, my fall leaves. Then just checking to see if there are any cracks. Nope. That's another one of my peacock platters. And here's another one in white. This is soft white background. The other one had soft red as the backdrop. And then this is clear. Oh, I love these. I'm going crazy making peacocks. Okay, let me start with these first. Again, more of these little bowls. This is again shadow blue dipped. This is a dip and pour glaze. And I did dip it in the bucket and that's when it gives you the best, I think, coverage. You get a nice smooth coverage. So, and this is a wooden stamp, so is this one. Again, a lot of peacock theme in there. And then we have a bunch of these. Let me just bring them all in here. So these are little, another variation of my flower tea light holders. This is soft white, 2 coats, and I did do dabs of soft red on the side, which is all melted, and you can see a little bit here and a slight bit of it in here. Oh god, I need to change the angle so I can show you a better, I hope this is better. Okay, so this is soft white, 2 coats, and then I did do dabs of soft red on the petals, which you don't see at all except for in these little areas. So these can be used as tea light holders like this, or you can use it for these pillar candles as well. These are from IKEA, the regular pillar candles, so you can use for these as well, right? They're again made with a little flower cutter. All of them are exactly the same. Soft white, 2 coats, soft red, 2 coats. Just here, you don't see any of the soft red. Maybe I'll use mulberry next time so I can see the soft pink color that I'm going for. And we have more of these in a slightly different colorway. This is with soft red, 2 coats, and soft white. If you see here, these are soft red, 2 coats, and then soft white just on the petals. And I think I like these so much better. They look so much more prettier. So all of them are exactly the same. Again, the idea is to just bring this and place it here. Yeah, or you can have a little tea light. So everything to do with candles and lights is Diwali for me. Okay, and another one of my leaf platters. Let me check if this is broken. No, all good. Okay. That's my leaf platter. This is again 2 coats soft white, and then manganese wash on the rim, and then 2 coats of soft aqua in the center. I think the soft white was quite thick, and you can see a whole pool of soft white here, but I don't mind that. There's no air bubbles or anything. It's just so pretty. I love it. This time I did not add the footring, but look at that. That's gorgeous. I love it. Oh, I see some interesting things down there. I think I'm happy with it. Okay, so what do we have here? We have 2 more of these. Two more of these, soft red and soft white on the flower petals holders. And again, 2 smaller ones of these. I think these will just be decorative. I don't think you can fit anything in here. Oh, maybe you can put a little tea light in here. So yeah, that's another little tea light holder. This is just excess clay, scrap clay, and then you make them into something, instead of having to recycle, veg, and use it again. Little scraps make tea light holders. Okay. Okay, now more candle holders in here. And I did place them really close. Okay. So here's 2 candle holders. Now I did make them for pillar candles, where you can place the pillar candle in here like this. Oh, you can see. Ah, they look so pretty. I love it. So this is soft white, 2 coats, and again the same thing. I did soft red on the petals. You can't see any of it other than just in here a little bit, but not too much actually. But they look wonderful with these IKEA candles. Again, this is made using one of the flower cutters. Yeah, so there are a bunch of these in white, and I did add a little bit of little foot here so that there's a little bit of raise and there's enough room for the glaze to melt a little bit. So I have a bunch of these. Oh, I'm loving these. Okay, so I did make something similar last year for tea light holders. This time I kind of made them bigger so they can fit a pillar candle. So this is again the same thing with soft red, 2 coats, and soft white on the side. I definitely like this more. I'm going to make more of these rather than the white. While the white is pretty, I think you see a lot more of like the variation color in these. So bunch of these here. Oops. And 3. Oh my god, these are beautiful. Oh, and by the way, I know I say oh my god a lot when I'm opening my kiln, when I'm excited to see my pieces, and then I get certain not so nice comments that please stop saying oh my god, it's annoying. Well, that's how I express my excitement and happiness. If it bothers you, I'm sorry. You can always swipe away. But that's how I express what I feel. So I'm going to continue doing that. So yeah, I thought I'll just say that piece because I was a little bit conscious when I before I started filming this that I have to be careful about what I say. And I don't want to be that because then I'm curtailing my own excitement. And I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy my kiln. I want to enjoy the pieces that I make and I want to be able to express them, without being judged as being annoying. So, anywho, that's my little rant. Time for a platter. Ta-da! Okay, do I like this? I think I do. That's what this looks like. So this is one of those doilies, net doilies I had. So I made that into a platter. Now, what happened here? I'll tell you what happened here actually. I tried to first add blue underglaze on the texture and wipe it back, but it was really uneven and it looked really bad. Really bad, okay, because the net texture was still there and that the underglaze was getting caught in all of that net texture. So it was looking really, it was just looking like a mess, messy. So then I just wiped back the underglaze and then instead of doing clear on top, I just went in with this combination where I added soft white, one coat on the entire platter. Then I added blue rutile from Amoco, two coats on the side here. And then two coats of textured mulberry here. And again, soft white all over again. So two coats of soft white eventually, and two coats of textured mulberry, and two coats of texture of blue rutile. And that's about it. I think these must be drops from the blue rutile that you see here, but I don't mind them. There's no issue there. Oh, in the sunlight, you can see that. Oh, look at that. Okay, let me show you a close up of this. I think the blue that you see here is from the blue underglaze. That's what I think. But I'll go back and check my notes to see if I did anything different. I don't think I did, but that's what this looks like. And I think it looks so stunning. I don't think I can replicate it, but yeah, that's two coats of soft white in the back as well. I'm happy about this. Happy, 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 happy. The last shelf is a bunch of teardrop tealight holders in two combinations. This you've already seen. Again, the same thing. I just placed a little cookie here. Okay, so this is soft white, soft red, two coats. Same thing. And then there is soft red, two coats with soft white in the center on the flower. So there's this combination. So there are two combinations here. They can be used as a set too. I think they still look nice together. So yeah, that's all I have. I have a bunch of these in there. Like I said, for my Diwali event, I have a whole bunch of these. And that's all I have in my kiln opening today. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you next week.